Hi, I'm Cassie, and today I am here to tell you about my big sister and how I think that she is the best big sister in the world. Our journey first began when I met Sarah, and my initial thought was she's going to leave me. The reason I thought this is because prior to Sarah, I had a big sister who passed on. Um, After first meeting Sarah, I didn't really want to trust her so much because I didn't really trust anyone. Um, but slowly and surely I began to trust her. In first grade, I was a horrible student. I crumpled my papers. The teachers disliked me, the students disliked me, and school was a nightmare. And after I started having visits with Sarah, she showed me how that working on schoolwork would help me. And every day she would open up my folder, take out the pieces of paper, and tell me we have to iron this and we have to work on it. And of course I didn't want to do it, being the natural kid, didn't want to do it. But slowly she told me, we gotta do this, and I started doing my schoolwork. A behavior chart list for me and told me that I should work on them, and that if I think I did a good job that week, I got a smiley face on the board, and that was very good for me, I think, because it gave me a goal. And then after a couple months of visiting with Sarah, one day she sat down and said, "Would you like to start reading?" And me being the kid I was, said, "Oh no, I don't want to do that." But she said, "Let's just try and see how it works." So she brought a book to school, and it was called Little House in the Woods, and we started reading that. And it went from me being this far away to slowly being snuggled up to her side, and then eventually I took over the reading because it sparked my fascination so much. And then when a couple years after knowing Sarah, I moved on to middle school, and yet again things started switching. I had a lot of problems at home, and she would help me with them. So at home and with school. So it was a very great thing. My grades in middle school, that they took off, I guess you can say. Instead of doing poor, not doing my work at all, I started doing my work and I tried getting better grades. My reading grew to being crazy. I looked down for even a second because reading was just too important. Um, my grades, as I said, grew, and teachers liked me, kids liked me, got a bunch of friends for once, and Sarah was behind me through and through. Everything that I decided I wanted to do, and then things that she thought that I shouldn't do, she told me, and we talked through them, and she explained why it wouldn't be such a good idea, and then she said, but if you still want to do it, you can do it. But after hearing most of the things she said, she was more wise when it came to that. So I usually followed her lead, and it turned out to be incredible. And so then I graduated from 8th grade, and we moved on into high school. When high school started, I had a bunch of family issues that went on, and Sarah was there. And in freshman year, we started doing volunteer activities. We started doing Meals on Wheels and Buddy Break and a bunch of these activities that made me feel really happy and really proud of myself, and I was filled with joy when doing those things, especially doing them with Sarah. She still helped me with schoolwork. She still helped me with family issues, and she was above and beyond what I would have thought when I was a kid. She's the reason why I probably am on the road I am now to be having a better life, because without her, it probably wouldn't have turned out that good. Um, so right now, what me and Sarah usually talk about is things to do with the future. I'm gonna be driving soon, and of course, Sarah being the wise, wonderful person she is, was my first driving instructor. So I'm hoping that I do a good job on the road. Other things that we talk about for the future is colleges and my career in the future, and just things that I want to set goals for, and the reason why I think she's the best big sister ever, because she's like my mom, she's my best friend, and she's everything to me. So, have a nice day. Bye.